So, if you guys don't remember, me and Modern Warrior are always at it, and one of his most famous TikToks was about how he refuses to get out of the way for white people when he's walking down a street. And I saw a TikTok come up of kind of the same vibe. Now, I kind of understand what this person is saying. Just a preview to the video. Obviously, white people have had it easier in life. That's facts. However, on purposefully walking into them on the street because they are white is just a little off-putting to me. But without further ado, let's go ahead and react to la video. Let me pull it up here. Technical difficulties. Never mind. Not anymore. All right. Here we go.
Number one thing to try if you're a person of color in New York or anywhere, honestly, really just anywhere, is
anywhere, not just in New York. Anywhere. Anywhere.
Try walking on the street and don't move aside for the white people. And if you're a woman, the men. Do not move to the side. Just keep on your path. And this is to see how many of them expect you to move. I
love how in this video you can see from the background she moved out of the way for people on the street. It's like, because it's the courteous thing to do. When you're walking down the street with someone, right? Even if it is two gringos like, you know, myself. Perhaps we should just both move out of the way for each other. There is enough room on the sidewalk to do that. That's what I do as a filthy white man. But what do I know?
You'll be surprised at how many people you bump into because they just don't think it's their responsibility. Like, sir, you can move. I'm not gonna move.
Anyways, that's great. Lots of comments. Take up space. Yes, queen. OMG, me and my mother talk about this all the time. It's New York. No one moves for anyone. Don't think too much. Oh, well, at least somebody has some common sense. But hey. What do I know about just being courteous and moving out of the way for people on the sidewalk? But you don't have to do that if you're a person of color, because that's your reparations right there, man. I think, personally, we should all just bump into each other and just see how many concussions we can give each other. So you heard it right here, Black, Asian, and other folks. Bump into us on the street and give us concussions because we deserve it, because we're white. Ridiculous freaking video. Ray William Johnson made a similar made a video reaction to this as well. That's how I found the video from Ray. It was pretty funny. It was sarcastic.
Walking on the street and don't move aside for the white people.
Oh boy.
And if you're a woman, the men. Do not move to the side. Just keep on your path. And you'll be surprised at how many people you bump into because they just don't think it's their responsibility.
Okay, to be fair, what she's saying does work. Like, a group of white people got in my way one time, and I just ran right through them with my car. Listen, I'm kidding. Listen, here's the solution. Instead of blaming gender or race, no one should move for anyone ever. Then everyone can just constantly bump around like an 80s pinball machine.
Try walking on the street.
There you go. The pinball machine of dirty white folks. I'm down for that, man. But if you want to talk about courtesy on the street, I totally hate people that walk down the sidewalk holding hands. If you're walking uptown, be on the right. If you're walking downtown, be on the left. That's true New York stuff. But I never really think, oh, there's a little Asian woman in front of me. I'm just gonna walk right through her and hope she moves out of the way. No, I mean, if there's somebody walking towards me, which is almost never, I will move out of the way, and we will move out of the way for each other because we are decent, kind human beings who don't have to see everything through the lens of race and gender. But hey, what do I know? Maybe I'm talking too much. Maybe I'm just talking too much. But by the way, if you're wondering how to actually walk properly, do it like you're running on a track, you know? Get to the right, or driving down the road. Just walk on the right, pass people on the right, That's the best way to do it. I think it's just manners. I don't know. I think it's just decent. But Modern Warrior made a similar video. I'll pull it up. White people on sidewalk, Modern Warrior. No babies. See, I can't keep up. Modern Warrior's like, don't have babies and don't get on the sidewalk, but...
Don't move for white people on the sidewalk.
Here we go. Politics of the sidewalk. Modern Warrior. He still has his videos up about me because he loves me.
What is one way you combat racism on a daily basis? I'll go first. I don't move for white people on the sidewalk.
And that's
What
it.
is one
That's
way
the video.
you combat...
No explanation. That's great. Thank you, Modern Warrior, for that insightful
Racism.
information.
First.
I also like when you tell white people to not reproduce. I also think that's a valid point. Yeah, honestly, her video was better than Modern Warrior's because at least she kind of explains her reasoning. Modern Warrior's just like, there's a white person on the sidewalk. I'm not moving out of the way. Yeah. Golly.
Here's one easy way.
Here you go.
A lot of white allies and accomplices ask, how can they support black and indigenous people of color?
How?
And-
Modern Warrior, please tell me how I, as a white man, can support the indigenous community. Please.
Sometimes I really don't know what to say, but here's one easy way. Just don't have babies.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. All right. Fair enough. I actually can't have children because I was
A lot of
brutally
white allies and
hit with a
accomplices
baseball
ask,
bat
how can
as a
they
child.
support-
But I actually only have one testicle now.
But here's one easy way.
But they call me the one ball wonder.
But here's one easy way.
Not kidding. But yeah, is it reverse racism? Nah, I wouldn't go that far. Wouldn't call it that. I just think it's people being stupid on TikTok. I mean, we know. Here's the thing, guys. This is a showing of some very extremist ways of thinking, and not everybody thinks that way. It's just funny to react to because they're idiots, you know? Modern Warrior and whoever the other chick was, I'm not even going to bother going back to her account because it's a crap show, but, you know. They've always, I think they've always been hurt before. They've been hurt before, and they need to let it out by hating on white people on TikTok. And you know what? That's okay, because if you do that, I'll always be here to have something about what you're saying, and I'll always make fun of you. You know what I'm saying? Fun times. Fun times.